So recently, Crunchyroll did a huge sale on their website where everything was like up to 65% off. And obviously, I wasn't going to pass up on that, as you can tell by these multiple boxes here. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you what I picked up from that sale. Let's go ahead and get right into it all. So here we have box number one. I don't know why they decided to send me all this in multiple boxes for some reason, but that's what they decided to do. So in this box, I believe for some reason they only shipped one item at one point first, I believe. Alrighty, so item number one is Mako Mankanshok. This is the pop-up parade figure, obviously, as you can tell by the box. Kill la Kill is one of my favorite series, and overall, I really wanted this figure in particular. I didn't get it when it first came out, just because pre-orders sold out too quickly, so I wasn't able to get my hands on it originally. But now, obviously, I was able to. I'll have the prices on screen for how much I got this stuff for. Hopefully in post-production, I will remember to put those numbers there and look that up. If not, then, well, I guess neither of us have any clue how much I bought this figure for. But anyways, go ahead and get her out of her shell. As is customary with Pop-Up Parade, they have their hexagonal bases that is quite iconic. She just kind of goes in the base there, and that's the figure. I don't know what to tell you, really. There's not a whole lot more to it. We can get a little bit of a turnaround on her. Look at the full size side of it. But yeah. It's overall, for a pop-up parade, it's pretty nice. Pop-up parades can be pretty hit or miss sometimes when it comes to actually getting figures done, especially when it comes to their faces and other details. But this time, I feel like they did well. So now we can move on to the secondary box of this. So over here for the next one, we have this box. Obviously, it's much bigger than the other one because it has pretty much all the other items, I'm led to believe. First thing we're going to look at, I guess, is whatever this one is. It is wrapped up in all this stuff. I have no clue why Crunchyroll decided to pack it this way. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about this one. First up, we have got Rem. Let's go ahead and open this girl right up. This is the ice version, question mark, ice season version, yeah. On the site, it looked really nice, and I don't have any of the Rem pop-up parades yet, so I figured I might as well just go for it while it was at a low price of whatever I have on screen. Because I do not remember where the darn what it was. I probably could have prepared better to say it, but that sounds like a lot of work. And it's a lot easier to just put the work on future me, so, you know. Oh, there is tape on top as well. How could I forget? Since this is another pop-up parade, of course, they have the hexagonal base. And then we have Rem herself in her winter clothing, kinda. I mean, she kind of has winter clothing on, if you look hard enough. Overall, it's kind of just what you would expect. It's a normal looking figure for pop-up parade. It's pretty average, honestly. But it looks nice. It's not like any of the bad ones, at least. Next up, you can actually kind of see the box from the way they package stuff. It is this Ruka that we are going to get right into opening. So, with having had the second season of Rent a Girlfriend recently happen, I just thought when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, I feel like it makes sense. I mean, Ruka did okay in this season, I suppose. But also, the other reason I got this was because of the brand it's from. It's from this brand called Corful. You can kind of see it on this part of the tag. It says core full, tied up. They generally make really nice quality on figures. And so I was like, yeah, I feel like it makes sense to get it, especially while it's at a marked down price. And the bases are also always really nice on them. I have a Mai Sakurajima one that I really, really like. And it was fairly cheap as well. Gotta lay it down though so I can get this base out. Okay, it took me much longer than I'd like to admit to get this base out. But we got it. It looks really nice. It has like the cat paws and stuff everywhere since she does have the cat attire on in this figure. The pose on this one's really cute. That's Ruka from Rent a Girlfriend in a cat outfit type thing. Even has a tail, which is really nice. Kind of moves a little bit, but not that big of a worry as long as none of my actual cats come in here and attack it. But overall, it's not the most detailed, obviously. I mean, that's not what you should expect from these lower priced ones. But ultimately, if it is a character that you like and you like what they did with it, I always say go for it. As long as you're financially able, at least. Let's get on with the next one. So, we're going to take a little bit of a break from what are the actual figures and look at some other items that I was able to pick up. So, the first of those items is this Konosuba mouse pad. I don't have a mouse pad currently, but that's also because I don't have a mouse because I use a laptop. But still, at some point, I might want to get a mouse. So, I thought a mouse pad would be cool. And Konosuba's a favorite of mine, so I figured it wouldn't be a bad one to get. The next item we have here is a keychain from the show Haikyuu. It has, obviously, Hinata's number. I just blanked on his name there for a second. As well as a volleyball on this chain. This one was quite cheap as well. I can't remember the exact price, but that'll be on screen for you. And then the final little item like that is this keychain that is L from Death Note holding an apple. This one's not as great, it looks like, as the other one. Simply because the other one was actually a metallic keychain, which just typically tend to be better quality versus this rubber type thing. But still, they're still pretty cool looking. Now, we've got two more figures that are all wrapped up in this, so we're going to grab this one out and see what it is. So, we have the winter version of Aqua here. Obviously, the winter versions of all of the Konosuba cast are really nice, except for Kazuma, just because, well, it doesn't exist. But the three girls, being Megumin, Aqua, and Darkness, all have really nice winter versions, which I really think are nice. And that's ultimately why I decided to get this one, obviously, because I wouldn't get a figure that I didn't like. I just think that's not smart. I was hoping I could get a couple of the other ones as well, because those ones are also really nice, but we were only able to find Aqua on sale, which I'm not complaining about, because it's still nice that I was able to find any of them on sale at all. Still would have been nice if I could have gotten the entire set, but I'll probably keep looking around for them. You go into the base, like that, and then we have her net, which does not seem to want to come out. They put a whole lot of plastic around this net. Oh my goodness. The material that it's made out of feels a little strange to the touch, because it even has a little bit of texture on it, as you might be able to see. Took me a second to get the net in there, but there you have it. That is Aqua's Pop-Up Parade Winter version. I think so far this is my favorite of the ones that we've gotten today. Just because the clothing that they chose for this one's really nice. Obviously, the hair is actually a lot more detailed than I thought it would be. Has different shades of blue going on there, as you would expect. But ultimately, it's probably my favorite of the three so far. But we have a couple more things to open, so we'll see if that stays. Now, next up, we're going to go for this tiny little box that I just found and thought was absolutely hilarious. Now, I won't lie to you. I don't know what this thing is at all. Like, I just saw the cat in a banana, and I thought that was funny, so I went ahead and got it. It's supposed to be a talking figurine or something like that, so that's something that's quite interesting. Oh, and a sticker book. Just if you want some stickers of a cat and a banana of various different things. This is one of the stranger things I saw on the Crunchyroll site, but I couldn't, I had to know. I had to satiate my curiosity. And it wasn't that expensive either. It was quite cheap. So I had to. Maybe? Oh my god, that scared me. I didn't expect it to... I know it was a talking figurine, but I didn't expect it to immediately say something. I thought it would like talk in response, maybe? But it looks like it just kind of sits here most of the time. Here, let me bring this down a little bit. But like, if I pull this down, it just kind of, if I push down on this, it ends up talking. There's probably a little lever there that trips that. But that's, that's so stupid. Yeah, Banana. I don't know what else to say. This is what it's like. Definitely quite ridiculous, but... Okay, after that experience, we have one last figure in this box here, all covered up, so you can't see what it is yet. If I got the REM one, of course I had to go get the counterpart. I got the ROM winter version as well. Honestly, this one looks a lot more winter-esque when compared to the REM one, which just kind of looks like her normally. But the ROM one looks a whole lot more actually like she's in winter. Because if you actually look at the figure itself, you can see where she has the mitts on, as well as the earmuffs. That's what I was trying to say. And it just makes it overall look a lot more like the theme it's supposed to be going for, which is winter. For me, it scores higher than the REM one, just for that reason. It has a good, I like the expression on the face as well. Definitely captures ROM's essence quite well. There's no significant, like, sculpt work that's been done on this one, but it's a pop-up parade. What can you really expect, man? But there we go. This is what we all got from the Crunchyroll Mega Extreme Sale, whatever they call it. We've got 4 pop-up parades, this Corful Ruka Sarashima, 2 keychains, being L and Hinata's uniform, this Aqua mouse pad, as well as the one that no one can ever forget, little figure. Oh, and if you were at all curious about these figures sitting back here, then you should go check this video out.